here, Rasuna. Our top story tonight, shots fired at Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion. Police say the superstar was home but not harmed. Tonight, a suspect is in custody. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf is live in Beverly Hills with the latest on this story. Matthew, what can you tell us?
Well, Susan, a scary moment. Detectives actually leaving just seconds ago. The home where Rihanna lives, just up the street here, those gunshots ringing out all over the area. An urgent investigation in Beverly Hills after police say a woman fired multiple shots at a mansion owned by pop superstar Rihanna. The Grammy-winning artist was reportedly home at the time, but not hurt. The suspect later arrested in nearby Sherman Oaks.
It was scary, but, you know, I can't imagine being in the house because you're hearing the bullets hitting and that sort of stuff.
Neighbors like Keith England say gunfire echoed through the neighborhood.
Bam, 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 like probably 10 shots.
According to police, the shooter fired around 10 rounds from a car with at least one bullet punching through the walls of the home. Skyfox above the property where Rihanna lives with her partner, rap artist A$AP Rocky, and their 3 kids.
It was really loud, and everything echoes in this valley, so you can hear everything. A shot, it's not something you expect.
My first thought was, really? Because, again, given the neighborhood, you don't usually expect for there to be drive-by shootings in a place like this, but they're everywhere now.
This home surveillance video from 2018, when the 9-time Grammy winner's home was previously targeted by burglars.
It's just LA. Unfortunately, it's become something that's normal.
Authorities now trying to determine why this home was targeted with gunfire.
I have no idea what it could have been, although I know it was just jarring, very jarring in the middle of the nice Sunday afternoon.
So far, no motive has been released. Police only identifying the shooter as a 30-year-old woman.
Of the suspect who allegedly shot into Rihanna's home, she is identified as 35-year-old Ivana Lisette Ortiz from Florida. And we also know Rihanna was at home when the gunfire started.
West LA unit, shooting just occurred. 10 gunshots fired from the vehicle. CPR believes the shots came from across the street of the upper gate. The PR does not have visual. No further. Additional 1921.
Fired at Rihanna's home. Not only were shots fired, there were 10 shots that were fired at Rihanna's home yesterday. The shots were fired from across the street from her home out of a car. Now, at least one of the rounds penetrated a wall of Rihanna's home, and there were other rounds that were found in a like a RV that she had parked outside her house. And I'm assuming that's the RV that her and Rocky used. Remember when they did that drive up the coast? I don't know if you guys remember that. But and then another place on her home. Now, they do mention that when they arrested the suspect, who they are describing as a 30-year-old female, that the gun was found. Now, there are some outlets reporting, and again, police have not confirmed any of this. This is all based off of the LA Times and audio that they're saying that they heard in their law enforcement sources, but police won't confirm this to me. But they're saying that when they pulled over this woman, it was about 30 minutes after the original 911 call came in. She was parked outside of Rihanna's house, and allegedly that shooting happened from her car. It was a white Tesla. A helicopter observed the Tesla pull off, and they followed this Tesla to a shopping center in Sherman Oaks, which is like not too far away from Beverly Hills. It's probably about like maybe 20 minutes, if that. And that's where they arrested her. Now, they described the car. It was they described what she was wearing. She was wearing a cream colored blouse. Her car was dirty at the bottom, they say, and the suspect's hair was in braids. It's how they described it.
Her feet was probably dirty too. That's horrible, man. First of all, I'm glad that nobody in Rihanna's house was hurt.
Yeah.
Okay? Because, you know, that could have been a very bad situation, and clearly her house was targeted, right? You shoot at somebody's house 10 times, you're targeting that person in that house.
Now, here's the thing. I mean, so I used to live in LA, and there's always these videos that go viral of like tour buses pulling up to Rihanna's home, and she'll come out and she'll say, hey, you know, Rihanna is like, I mean, I've never met her before, but I know you guys know her, and everyone has always said that she's like very interactive. And a lot of her neighbors, even after this shooting took place, that were interviewed by local outlets, we have one from Fox LA, talk about the fact that like of how scary it was, but the fact that people know she lives there, and like she does, like she's open to speaking to people when they pull up. So it's like targeted, but also the fact that everybody knows she lives there. So it's like trying to figure out the motive, which police haven't talked about, is going to be a thing as well too. But let's take a listen to a Fox LA clip I have of one of her neighbors reacting to when he heard the bullets.
Security reportedly noticed something suspicious almost immediately. The woman was moving toward the property, not just passing by, not just walking down the street. She was heading toward the home. Security reacted quickly. Law enforcement was contacted. Within minutes, police arrived at the scene. Lights flashing, officers surrounding the area, and before the situation could escalate further, the woman was taken into custody. Thankfully, no shots were fired and no one was injured. But incidents like this always raise a bigger question. How close can someone actually get to a celebrity before security stops them? For someone like Rihanna, security is a constant part of life. She isn't just a singer, she's one of the most powerful entertainers and entrepreneurs in the world. From chart-topping music to her billion-dollar beauty empire, her visibility makes her one of the most recognizable celebrities on the planet. But fame also comes with risks, and one of those risks is dealing with people who become dangerously obsessed. Many celebrities have experienced situations involving stalkers. Sometimes these individuals believe they have a personal connection with the celebrity. Sometimes they believe they are meant to meet them. Psychologists even have a term for this behavior. It's called celebrity fixation. In extreme cases, people convince themselves that the celebrity knows them personally. They begin following every move, every social media post, every appearance, and eventually, some of them try to confront the celebrity in real life. That's why security around high-profile celebrities is extremely serious. Private security teams monitor homes, watch surveillance cameras, track unusual activity, and respond immediately when something doesn't look right. In this case, that quick response may have prevented a much more dangerous situation. Security noticed the woman approaching. Police were called, and officers secured the area before anything could escalate. Situations like this also show just how vulnerable celebrities can be. Because no matter how famous someone is, they still have homes, they still have families, and they still deserve safety. When incidents like this happen, it reminds people that fame can bring admiration, but it can also bring attention from the wrong individuals. Fortunately, this situation ended without violence. Authorities detained the suspect, the weapon was confiscated, and investigators began looking into the woman's background. Cases like this often lead to serious charges depending on the circumstances, and they also raise important conversations about privacy and safety for public figures. For Rihanna, this moment could have been much worse, but thanks to security and law enforcement, the situation was stopped before anyone was harmed. And it serves as another reminder of the intense reality that comes with global fame. What do you think about situations like this? Should there be stronger protections for celebrities facing stalking and security threats, or do you think this is simply part of the reality of being famous? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns of major celebrity stories like this one, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next story might surprise you even more. Security reportedly noticed something suspicious almost immediately. The woman was moving toward the property, not just passing by, not just walking down the street. She was heading toward the home. Security reacted quickly. Law enforcement was contacted. Within minutes, police arrived at the scene, lights flashing, officers surrounding the area, and before the situation could escalate further, the woman was taken into custody. Thankfully, no shots were fired and no one was injured. But incidents like this always raise a bigger question. How close can someone actually get to a celebrity before security stops them? For someone like Rihanna, security is a constant part of life. She isn't just a singer, she's one of the most powerful entertainers and entrepreneurs in the world. From chart-topping music to her billion-dollar beauty empire, her visibility makes her one of the most recognizable celebrities on the planet.